Imagine the thrill of a rugby stadium roaring as a young gun snatches victory from the jaws of defeat, not the legendary star making a triumphant comeback, but his dedicated protégé, who rises to the occasion with a heart-stopping penalty. That's the electrifying story from Cardiff Arms Park, where Callum Sheedy, the 30-year-old fly half, stole the spotlight and left fans buzzing. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this a sign of the old guard stepping aside for fresh talent? Or should veterans like Leigh Halfpenny always be the ones calling the shots in crunch moments? Let's dive in and unpack this gripping tale, exploring how mentorship, pressure, and a bit of luck can redefine a game. While all eyes were on Leigh Halfpenny's emotional return to Cardiff's team, after more than 11 years away, marking his first appearance in 4,347 days, the real drama unfolded with one of the players he now guides. Halfpenny, the iconic fullback, that's the position at the back who often handles kicking duties and covers defence, was subbed out after 58 minutes in Cardiff's Challenge Cup clash against Ulster. Enter Sheedy, Cardiff's skilled fly half, a pivotal role at halfback who directs play, makes tactical decisions, and handles much of the kicking, like a quarterback in rugby terms. With the score tied at 26-26, and time ticking down, Sheedy stepped up to nail a last-gasp penalty, clinching a dramatic 29-26 win, and sending the home crowd into ecstasy. For newcomers to rugby, think of it like a football kicker in a sudden death overtime scenario, but with the added intensity of international-level stakes. Reflecting on the moment, Sheedy shared his elation. It feels great when your efforts pay off like that. I was thrilled it sailed through the posts. Those pressure kicks only come around once a season or so I'm over the moon. He went on to explain how the high-stakes nature sharpened his focus. Lining up a game winner makes you dig even deeper into your routine. And get this, the night was unusually calm at Arms Park. Normally, the wind whips around unpredictably, but this time it was like fate was on our side. This triumph was especially sweet for Sheedy, whose goal-kicking accuracy has faced some criticism since joining Cardiff from Bristol. I've been around the block enough to know folks will criticize when a few kicks miss the mark, he admitted candidly. It's just part of the gig, no big deal. But I've also nailed plenty under intense pressure. After 10 years in the Premiership, England's top rugby league, where every play counts big, I know the drill. Sure, I've slipped up before and will again, but moments like this are why we grind through the tough days. I'm just relieved we pulled off the victory. That penalty was the cherry on top. Sheedy didn't forget to heap praise on his teammates, highlighting the forwards' scrummaging prowess. A scrum is an intense huddle where teams push against each other to restart play, often leading to penalties. Cardiff clawed back from a 14-point deficit in the final 15 minutes, thanks to an unbelievable scrum that won them the crucial penalty, on Ulster's throw-in, no less. To pull that off on their feed was top-notch, Sheedy said, underscoring the team's resilience. Interestingly, Sheedy revealed he wouldn't have taken that kick if Halfpenny was still on the pitch. I'd have loved to watch Leigh seal it. That would have been equally magical, he confessed. This admission raises a fascinating debate. In an age where youth and experience collide, should mentors let protégés shine? Or is it wiser to rely on proven stars for the big plays? And this is the part most people miss. It's not just about talent, but about building confidence through trust. Sheedy's admiration for Halfpenny's role as a player coach, focusing on kicking technique, is palpable. Born in Cardiff, he called working alongside him incredible. People shell out big bucks to see Leigh perform, and I get to learn from him daily. It's a privilege, he enthused. Halfpenny, he noted, hasn't overhauled his style, but offered spot-on guidance. He's fantastic, Sheedy added. Right from our first conversation, he made it clear he's not here to overhaul anyone's technique. We all have unique approaches. But he's there if we need his input. What truly impressed Sheedy was Halfpenny's sharp eye for detail. Leigh can spot what's off in a kick instantly, Whether you're opening up too soon or closing off wrong, things most of us wouldn't notice, he explained. It's the mark of 17 years at the top, evident in his daily visualizations and meticulous prep. It's mind-blowing, even for someone my age. Younger players are soaking up so much from him. For beginners, this is like having a master craftsman teach you the nuances of your trade. Halfpenny's expertise turns potential into precision, much like a veteran golfer mentoring a rising star. Yet, here's a controversial angle. Some might argue that relying on mentorship could stifle a player's natural instincts, potentially creating overdependence on veterans. Is this the future of sports, where legends extend their careers by coaching, or does it risk delaying the emergence of bold, independent talents? What do you think? Should young athletes like Sheedy lean heavily on mentors, or forge their own paths? Share your views in the comments. Do you agree with this approach, or see it as a double-edged sword?